is Triple T Thursday. That stands for Tips, Tricks, Tutorials. And before we get too far into it, yes, I know the background is a little bit different. I am mid rearranging. I don't even know what you would want to call it. Like I think I talked about in a previous live stream, I'm thinking of changing up some stuff and maybe changing my filming angle, maybe trying to have a separate kind of like area for like these beauty videos so you can see a different background when you see one video versus another. I did not finish decorating. I mean, decorating is always a process, but I will say, like, if you could see the amount of stuff on the ground, it is disturbing. Okay, so the fact that I'm even here, because it wasn't even a couple hours ago, my computer wasn't even plugged in, people. Okay, like nothing was even working. So yeah, so there's that. We're gonna say hello to everyone, so cut me a little bit of slack on the lack of decorations and background stuff today. Okay, we're working through some stuff. We're working through a new camera angle because it's on an arm instead of a tripod, because I'm trying to clean up because I tripped over it, y'all, because there's too many tripods. And I just couldn't. Okay, so here we are. You can actually tell me too what you think. How's it look? All the things. Okay. Oh, I can tell you also, if you weren't here for the stream, the members only stream that we did, I want to make sure I'm on the right overlay here. I got to show you guys this one. All right, nothing looks different, but watch this. Hopefully it works. I can say, why is it not gonna work? Oh, I hate it. Under promise, over deliver. Let me switch that up. 1 second. We're gonna do a drawing. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have said it out loud. Okay, this whole thing's a hell in a handbasket. So hello, is it working? No, because I forgot to hit the button. You guys, this is a literal shit show today. Yes, and I will get to the and talk. Hello everyone. We are going to be doing a tutorial on that, trust me. Okay. Also, we haven't even gotten into the most important, like, what is in your cup? Most important question, people. What's in your cup? Okay, just give me a second. I'm trying to bring myself together. That was not what I was expecting at all. What is in my cup today is Tenuta Cuco Barolo DOCG from 2016. Thank you, Gary V. Wine of the Month Club. This is a Barolo. It's a lot stronger than last week's. It's it's very tanniny. Oh my goodness. Oh. Thank you for the confirmation and the reassurance, Dutch Can Jam. I appreciate that. This is it's very, very close and in my face. Maybe I'll just back that up a little bit. It's a little close. All right. So today is a Q&A session. I wanted to do a Q&A not just because I'm lazy and it's the easiest thing to do, but because I feel like, except for the live stream that I was really chatting with the channel members on, we haven't done a Q&A that was for everyone else, because everyone else could watch it but they couldn't comment on it. So now I'm actually giving you a chance to be able to comment on it. So let's chat. Also, LaCroix in limoncello, very nice. Wow, that's fancy. How's your sister doing? Hope you're doing well. Karen V. Miguel is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. I haven't been ignoring you. I saw your DM. I need to respond to that. Hello, Holly Lee, waving at you. How are you? I'm seeing all these cute videos with you and your son, and they're super cute. And everyone checking out all of your profiles on LinkedIn. If y'all didn't know, if you need help getting hired at a high-tech company, Holly is your person. She will absolutely get you prepped for an interview at one of those high-tech companies. The ones, you know, like Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, all those, the companies that are usually like FANG in that thing. So if you need career advice, I think she also live streams all sorts of tips and tricks. So you can go check that out. So there's that. Oh, say, hey, Holly. I can't wave. I don't have a waving hand. Wait, how many fingers is that? Just make a turkey and then the back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Waving, back and forth, right? That was pretty good. Not gonna lie. Maybe that could also be a fun live stream. You guys tell me what you think if I do a drawing things badly, because I am like, well, obviously you guys have seen my art skills. They're obviously lacking. But I feel like that could be a fun live stream. Not just like draw your life, but actually like draw your guys' life in comments and questions. All right, so you're lurking and taking care of your sister. Nice, very nice. What are all of the rest of you all up to? Did you guys, are you still on kind of like, I feel like some people are in recovery weekend mode. And it's been a weird week because sometimes it's also like, oh, it's a short week, but it's also then jam-packed for the 4 days that maybe you're back at work. And then it's just like, oh, I just can't wait to get to the weekend. And then you're like, wait, what day is it? I thought it was Wednesday. And you're like, nope, it's Thursday. So awesome. Streaming to a new level. Yeah, right? Yes. I'll say, woo. See, I think it's kind of cool. I like it. I'm working on it. Yeah. Thanks, Ecamm, for helping make it all possible with overlays and funness and goodness, all the good things. Okay, so this is your guys' time and chat. So what questions do you guys have? You just want to chat about life? I feel like I should have the Jeopardy music, which, by the way, if you haven't seen, Jeopardy has a couple of guest hosts for a little while because they haven't announced a new permanent replacement for Alex, who passed away sadly because, you know, cancer, all that stuff. But one of the people was Dr. Amy Farrah Fowler, who's Mayim Bialik, right? Who a lot of people would know from Blossom or The Big Bang Theory. A lot of people don't realize, like, she's like a like an actual physicist, like a smart doctor. So I think a lot of people were like also surprised because she kind of played, you know, comedic, but maybe whatever kind of character on Big Bang Theory. She's brilliant. She's a very smart lady. So I just think it's awesome. I heard she did a really good job on that. So you're having dinner in a slow cooker orange chicken. Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh, jealous. I haven't had dinner yet and I'm actually starving. And I have to tell you one thing. I am actually weirded out because I moved the camera from usually over here, which is where I can still kind of see it in the computer monitor, but it's over here now. And so if you see me randomly like looking over in the wrong direction, it's just habit. I'm working on it. So I'll just be like, oops, nope, it's on eraser. Forgive me. Okay, we'll just put it there. She's a neuroscience doctor, right? Like, she's just brilliant. She's very, 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 very smart. So exactly. Oh, you know what we haven't done since we're doing all of this fun stuff here, you can say, you can put this on screen and say hello. Oh, it makes it little. It was smaller than I thought, right? We've got streaming on a new level. Wait, how come it's not putting it on screen? You had one job. Oh, I had one job. Push the button. Push the button. Right? Dutch Can Jam. Pixelpia. Everybody. Right? I think it automatically times out. So, questions that you guys have. I just got out of the Clubhouse room. That is the every Thursday one, which usually I'm in there for a couple of hours, but now I have this new work meeting that goes from 3 to 4, and then I can only do like from the 4 to 5-ish, you know, period, and then get ready for this live stream and everything. So it's a little bit sad because it's always a fun room to be in. Probably one of the better rooms that you see out there, right? Because they talk a little bit more about creator mindset and all the goodness, not just some of the technical stuff. So it's always nice to kind of do that. All right, what do we got going on over here? The writing? Yeah, it's cool, right? Oh, now you're on YouTube. See, you went from Facebook over to YouTube. But the reason that I could see your comment and still put it up on screen is because I'm using Restream. But of course, you all know my love is Ecamm, and then I send it out to Restream, and Restream helps me distribute it. So there's that. I'm muted. Can you guys not hear me? Oh no. Your loyalty is to YouTube. Awesome. All right. Oh no, maybe you can't hear me on Twitch though. Well, that's a bummer. Okay. It says, do you know much about the clips feature that allows you to take a clip from a video and post it to your own library? The only channel I've seen do it so far is NASA. So here we go. Oh, you can hear me now. Awesome. Ax lol. Good to see you. I'm going to put your little picture up on so I can show some love to all of the platforms. There you go, right? Ax lol. Thank you for tuning in on Twitch. Appreciate you. I also have to tell you all that I have been streaming a bit more on Twitch, and ye all know, if you know, you know, I've not had the best experience on Twitch, but I've run into some people that are super duper nice over there, and I've run into less of the not nice people, so I kind of like it. I might be streaming over there a bit more. I like it. It's been really, really nice. And if you haven't checked it out, Photo Luke Hawaii is kind of leading the charge over there on Twitch on niceness. It's just that whole like chill Hawaiian ohana, mahalo, aloha vibe. So if you are interested in like travel vlog information, like what to do in Hawaii, or like, you know, kind of like videos showing you around the island and stuff, go check out his channel. Super duper nice. And just nice in real life as well. And when I'm in there, like a lot of his audience is just really, really kind as well. So if you're looking for a Twitch channel, if you're on Twitch, go check out Photo Luke Hawaii. But if you're on YouTube, he also has a channel, Photo Luke Hawaii, taking you around Hawaii. So go check him out. Okay, so the thing about clips, if you guys haven't seen it, kind of similar to Twitch, is when they would clip a small portion, just like Dutch Can Jam is talking about. Let me also take out the forgive me. All these people come in and are like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Okay. I'm going to put this on so that I don't forget. Okay. Clips. So these are 60 seconds. Okay. These can be on other people's channels. Okay. So the cool thing about this is then you can also send that clip out, like via Twitter or link or whatever. And so it's basically kind of taking like a chapter stamp of someone else's video and then sending them like, or just giving them that 60-second clip. And the nice thing about this, I did one where it was from the YouTube creators channel. If you guys haven't seen that, you can go check out their channel, and they're always trying to keep you up to date on things going on at YouTube and creator stuff and a lot of stuff about shorts, right? There was an answer specifically about metrics with shorts, what it does for like average view durations and kind of stuff like that. And I thought it was an interesting type of way that they were trying to classify and explain it. And instead of me trying to explain it or misinterpret it or have people say it was incorrect or like, you know, ask some sort of weird follow-up question that I wasn't prepared for, I took a clip from, it was 60 seconds. You can do up to 60 seconds. It doesn't have to be that long. I was able to take that clip from their video and label it and then have it kind of saved as an area, so then I could also send out that particular link to people to explain what it means for this monetization weirdness clip thing. So I think it's kind of neat, and I haven't played a lot with it, and I will say the experience, it wasn't bad or anything. It was just like, it seems to be that the 60 seconds have to be continuous, so you can't take 30 seconds in the beginning and 30 seconds from the end and mash them together. You would have to take a 30-second clip and a 30-second clip. So your time, you can't split it up. It needs to be consecutive, and it sends out a link. You can link it in your description box. You can link it, you know, as a community post. You can put it out on Twitter, and it will link back to that video clip. So I think it's kind of a cool idea, especially if you have something, let's say I did that Q&A session about YouTube Shorts that was 20 minutes, and maybe it was a 30-second thing that was actually a point that someone else needed to hear. Then they were able to, you could take a clip of it and then send it to someone. So I think it's kind of a cool feature, but yeah. All right, so you guys are saying you can hear me. Hello, Serenity Journey. Good to see you. And Sarah Monroe, thank you so much for being here and confirming. Appreciate you. Hey, the Cooking Cop and Babe. I was so proud of you, first of all. I believe I was talking to Babe behind the scenes, not Josh. But I believe Babe had just put out a video about the breakfast sandwich on the griddle, and it was her first time editing a video. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Josh. But I wanted to say I was proud of you. That is no small feat. It was a long video, and I definitely have some thoughts as well on the video if you're open to some of them, because I thought that it probably was 3 minutes too long, but we'll get into that. But I was very, 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 very proud of that video. The sandwich looked delicious as well. So, all right. Twitch is better, but it's hard to get a start. Yeah, right? I have to say that all of the on-screen, oh, it's one thing with this cameraman. And also, if you guys missed it in the very beginning, we were talking about I am currently in my filming room is currently in shambles. I've got like everything on the ground. I'm rearranging some shelves. I'm changing out some lighting. So like, I thought I was gonna have it all done before today's live stream. Your girl was wrong. Very, very, very wrong. Okay, so just be nice about it. This is not the usual setup. Yes, we all know. So Twitch, I will say, so I know my friend Chris Perillo and I have been talking about this a lot too, and we were talking about how I have always been into multi-streaming, because one thing I don't like about Twitch is how the stream dies after, you know, a couple weeks. There's no real archive. So if I say something brilliant, which when don't I, and I want to be able to like come back to it in 5 months, or, you know, it's still a relevant answer, you can't find that video. It doesn't exist anymore. So that like bums me hard. But I love the way that Twitch does all of these like fancy emoticons, and they have all of these cool like things with like emojis that take over the screen. And I did my first raid. So Photo Look Who I helped me do my very first raid on someone. He picked the channel and he helped me because I was like, I don't know what to do. He was like literally like, type this, copy and paste this. And I think at one point he was like, copy and paste this, we're gonna say it when we go into the other room. But I was not like understanding what he was saying. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying right now. What do you mean like drop this as a raider? It was like it's an entire new language, y'all. And so we went over to this other channel, but this guy was doing a DJ set. It was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. Like, he had all these things like coming up on screen, and like thanks for following would like come up as like you guys would see an animated overlay here, but it was like done automatically. Like, it was mind-blowing. And like all of a sudden like everything took over the screen with all these cool like emojis. Like, it was just a party over there. And I'm sure that, I mean, you guys all know I had a not fun incident over there, but I have to say, if you probably find the right group of people, it seems like a really cool place to be. I liked it a lot. Anyways, we were talking about, what were we talking about? Hi, Cooking Cop and Babe. Sorry, I'm a little slow on the scroll, okay? Happy Thursday. Yes, hey, Cooking Cop and Babe. I must get that pen. Cool. We love your thoughts. We love your feedback. Awesome. Pravin, Browdell, thank you for being here. Thanks so much. And absolutely, Cooking Cop and Babe, we can totally jam out and have some info on that. What was I going to say? I swear I just saw it. This is the squirrel brain at work. And y'all, I don't know how many of you are here, but drop some like heart emojis for Cooking Cop and Babe, or like, I don't know, some sort of chef hat if there is one in the emojis. I was so excited to see. I know that you had some test result that came back and they said that maybe you were officially kind of being considered in remission from cancer, right? You can correct me if that's incorrect. I know there was something else that was you were still waiting on results on, but I just thought that in itself was amazing. So I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited. And yes, awesome. Okay. Wow, you pronounced my name now. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Props for Shelly. Actually, we'll just wait for it. Oh man, right? Go. Shelly, go. Woo. There we go. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Shelly. Yes, working on it, getting better day by day. Heck yes. Love that for you. Awesome. Congrats. Hey, I don't see enough hearts here for Cooking Cop and Babe. Right? Cooking. Thank you, Pravin. How about anybody else? Dutch Can Jam, thank you. Here we go. Get some love over here. Tender heart. You're going to show up in a live stream and not drop some heart emojis for Cooking Cop and Babe? I do. That name is familiar. I remember. So, this is Q&A time for y'all. So, drop those cues, because right now we're just shooting the shit. When it comes to your video, I guess we can just talk about your thoughts right here. If y'all want to see one of the coolest breakfast looking sandwiches, if you're a fan of Jack in the Box, JITB, Cooking Cop and Babe just put out a video on their flat iron griddle. making a breakfast sandwich kind of like replica or inspired by type of thing. One of the things when it comes to, and Gwen would be so proud of me. If you didn't catch that episode, it was maybe 3 weeks ago. I had my friend Gwen on, and she was talking about this phenomenon called when you pull the like lasagna out of the oven. So if you think about a lot of these cooking shows that you see, I could probably erase some of that stuff, right? Ooh. When you see a lot of those cooking shows on Food Network and stuff, you know, Best Thing I Ever Ate or Good Eats or any of those types of things, what you usually end up seeing kind of towards the end of that video is that big bite where like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, you have to try this. End of scene, end of show, right? Like, this is the best burger you're ever going to eat in your entire life. You guys ate the breakfast sandwich and then you went on for an additional 3 minutes about who knows what. But I was just like, you pulled the lasagna out of the oven and then you kept gabbing. And what Gwen would tell you is you can't gab too much at the beginning or too much at the end. And especially after, you can't do it after you pull the lasagna out of the oven. What they want to see is that cheesy, ooey gooey bite. The, oh my God, this tastes so amazing. You have to get your hands on this. Make sure you try it. And then goodbye. And you guys kept gabbing. You kept gabbing. So that's kind of what I was going to tell you. Yeah, it's not about, here's the thing though. Even if it is over 8 minutes just to get the second ad, if you're only getting, you know, so many views on your video in the first place, but like people aren't making it to the point in the video where you would get served a second ad anyway, which isn't guaranteed, then you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot anyway, because like if people are still only going to watch 4 minutes, they're not going to hit that second ad anyway, but you've lost them and your average view duration is like 50%, you know, of the video. Well, which is actually pretty good, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's like pick a much lower percentage. And the problem is if you don't get people, one, to the point of that second ad, but if you don't even get them to a high satisfaction rate, that can also piss off YouTube. Not piss them off, but like they're gonna be like, dude, you watched 30% of this video. Like, we're not going to keep showing your stuff to more people. And if you're not getting shown to more people, also people aren't buying additional ads for your video, because it's not this big hero moment where the escalation point is where they throw in that second video, right? By then, the escalation point was the satisfaction of eating the first bite of the thing and then comparing it to check in the box, which is around, you know, minute 6 or 7. And the minute you're still 10 minutes into the video. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. All right, tender heart. Yes, we got some. Don't knock it. Okay, getting better. Yes. Let's see here. Where am I from? I'm from Seattle. Yay! I'm glad to hear that editing videos for YouTube are very helpful. That's the entire point of this channel. We're making creators, people. We're teaching you how to edit better. We're making creators over here. Awesome. Awesome. Solid point. Awesome. Yay. Sometimes I'm smart, Josh, or babe, whichever one it is. All right. Sometimes you need to weigh the extra ad against people not watching. Exactly. Okay. See, Pixelpia, you're very, very smart. You knew exactly what I was getting. Sorry, I hadn't gotten through the comments yet, but that's exactly what I'm saying. Awesome. What else do we got over here? We've got, good point. Do you remember me telling you I roar like a lion? You did say that I roar like a lion, but I'm like very nice and cuddly inside. Don't go telling people my secrets. Mean. I'm a meanie pants. But I'm still nice. I am nice. Okay, sweet. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's Josh. There you go. Drink break. What's in your cup, people? Ooh, yeah, I should write that on the thing, right? I'm going to say, this is the most important question. What's in your cup? Oh, you guys want to see something kind of cool? Watch this. Watch this, I think. Damn it, again with the under promise over deliver. Okay, give me a second. Watch this. I think we're going to do like a, how do you draw a wine glass? Something like this. Like this. Probably has to have a base on it. Probably something kind of like that. Does that kind of look like a wine glass? I think we're going to stop there, okay? We're going to stop there. We're going to try this. Watch this. I'm about to blow your mind, people. Okay, now let's well, let's move it over here. No, not the whole thing, just this thing. Oh, it's gonna make me, no. Okay, I'm not gonna blow your mind. I'm just gonna like be really frustrated. It's cool. It's cool. Oh, I did it. I did it. Okay. Now, watch this. I think, no. No. Damn it. That would have been cool. It would have been cool to show you. One second. Why is it still doing that? Okay, watch this. Here we go. I made martini glasses. I did a test before. There you go. Martini glasses. Pretend it's a wine glass, all right? I did that. It's shake and bake, and I helped. And I helped. I did it. Okay, let's talk about what you guys are saying. How are you able to write on the screen live? What software is that? Can you explain it? Yeah, actually, we're going to make a video on this. And this is, I'm inside of Ecamm. Oh, you don't need that anymore. One second. It's not a channel. Wrong one. This one. This one, right? I'm in Ecamm, and one thing that I love about Ecamm, you have all these like overlays. God dang it. The mirror, it's not over, it's over here. I'm sorry. They have these overlays that you can add in, and one of them that I brought in, this is actually currently my iPad, but you could do the same with your phone. You could do the same with another computer if you wanted to bring that in with the capture card thing, with the Elgato Camlink one. But basically, I have the iPad hooked up to my computer right now just with a USB cable. I'm using that as a camera overlay. I'm using it inside of Keynote right now on a green screen, 16:9 type sized thing, and then using my iPad pencil to draw on the screen. And because then you apply blue green screen in Ecamm, it is transparent, but I can do all kinds of fun things like this. And then, because you're just doing whatever you would in Keynote, so I can erase it all or animate it or whatever. So there's that. That's the rundown on it, but I will be making a tutorial on how to do it because I think it's cool for live streams or for just in general. I think it's cool, right? All right. Let's see here. Is there anything I can do to my end to make sure it will appear in people's YouTube feed? Okay, so what you're asking about could be one of two things. One, it could be you want to appear in people's feeds. It could either happen because people are subscribed to you. So one way to get in front of people's eyes is that they are subscribed to you. Therefore, and maybe they have notifications on, so occasionally your videos will show up in their feed. Another thing that can do that is if they've seen any of your videos previously, maybe watched a lot of it, you ever notice you do that, you're a channel you're not subscribed to, you watch a video, you come back, and then all of a sudden they offer you another video from that same person, as long as you actually, got through it. Maybe you had a positive interaction signal, like maybe you liked it, maybe you left a comment, maybe you watched more than 50%, something like that. And then another way is going to be if you watch a video and then yours comes up afterwards as like a suggested video or as like a, like a recommended type of video. So those are like different ways that people can do that and kind of like come across your video. And then of course there's the other ways such as you promoting yourself from other places, dropping links, getting people to come to the platform. But if you're talking about someone logging into YouTube and then being presented with your video, it's usually going to be one of those few ways. You've interacted in the past, they're subscribed to you, like I just mentioned. So if you can train YouTube to know that your audience prefers to go from one of your videos to another of your videos, like maybe you watched the first iMovie tutorial and then I create an end card that says go watch this next iMovie tutorial, or I do an end card to a playlist, or I put a pinned comment, or I put it as an info card, one of those things up there, or if I do it as something like that, where YouTube sees a lot of the time that people who come into video A then translate over into video B and watch the next one sequentially. That is training the user behavior so that, YouTube recognizes like, oh, they go from one video to the next. So maybe if the next person that we see that is recommended this video, if they finish the video, then they might have a higher likelihood of clicking over into this next video. So that's going to be one thing, is if you can get people to have that behavior already. So that's end cards, end screens, info cards, pinned comments, link in your description, watch this next, starting a playlist, putting it in a playlist. All those types of things are the ways that you help drive that. Because at the end of the day, YouTube doesn't care that you published a video. YouTube cares that Susie jumped onto the platform, and they want to keep Susie on the platform for as long as possible. They're not saying like, oh, Josh put in a new video today. Yay, good for Josh. We love Josh. Let's go show Josh's video. They're going to show Josh's video to people looking for Jack in the Box breakfast sandwich replacement or whatever else it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about the viewer, maybe what they're looking for and how satisfied that person is going to be versus the creator that puts something out and can we find viewers for this video? Because YouTube is not necessarily in that business of trying to find an audience for your videos. They're in the business of finding videos that they think the audience will like. Those are not the same thing, even though they sound very, very similar. Okay, so they're not saying, oh my God, we love Josh, we have to put this in front of people who like, Josh. It's, oh, here's a video added to an entire arsenal, repertoire, inventory of people who like cooking videos. The person who's looking for this is also looking for Jack in the Box breakfast meals that you can make at home. And then they're like, Josh's will do. Let's serve it out to the people. They're like the maitre d', they're out in the field taking orders. What kind of video are you looking for? What kind of video are you looking for? I think I know what kind of video you're looking for. The first taste is free. You know what I'm saying? Now that you've seen this, would you like to see the dessert menu? That's what they're in the business of. They're not in the interest of what does the chef feel like cooking today? You know what I mean? Does that analogy make any sense? You can tell that was probably an awful way to explain it, but I hope you understood. Okay. Let's see here. That is awesome. Very cool. Or maybe you're talking about the writing stuff. I know, right? Even the delicious breakfast smash burger sandwich. Yes, it does make sense. Oh God, thank God. Thank the Lord. I was just like, I don't know how to explain it further. I'm not even a drink in, and I was like, I swear it makes sense, but like it's probably just more confusing the more words I throw at it. So, okay, good. Glad. What else do you guys have? I mean, we have some time. We haven't really boogied yet. We're a little bit in. We haven't boogied. I'm gonna pick a song. You guys think of a question, and then we'll come back. Oh, it's still on the eraser. It's still on the eraser. Q&A time. Yeah. All right, let me find a song. You're the reason. Y'all are the reason I'm here. Is it gonna pick up? I feel bad. Do I even put the bubbles on?
Tossing, turning, up all night, fire burning. I miss the way
song today,
that it felt.
It's okay. We're in a holiday hangover weekend.
Now we ain't speaking. I'll watch you leaving. Sometimes it still hurts like hell. 'Cause you got me so high, and you left me so low. Now I stay out all night, 'cause I can't go home. And you're the reason why. You're the reason why. And you're the
Let's come back. Here we go. Where are we?
So I close my eyes, shut.
Now I remember why the reason I don't play that song is because it's just it's one of the few that has lyrics, and it's weird to like cut it off in the middle of while a girl is singing. But anyways, let's talk about that question. Can you play songs in a live stream and not be copyrighted? So I know where you're going with that. So let's talk about this real quick. Let's talk about it. Let's give them something to talk about. Music. Ooh, wait. Oh, I'm not on the right one. Dang it. Why don't you guys tell me? I should just make it the default. So there it is. You guys didn't see me with my kick-ass music notes here. Maybe we'll have a treble one. Right? All right. So I get all of my music from inside of a service called Audio Hero, which I'm allowed to download free music from every month because I have a paid version of TubeBuddy. So if you guys don't know, in your member perks section, if you go take a look at the TubeBuddy website, you'll see an entire section of discounts and perks and stuff, and that's a discount on Epidemic Sounds, free access to Audio Hero, translation services. They have the channel review service in there. So they have all of these different perks in the section if you've never checked that out. Now, this library means that I can use these songs on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube and not get dinged because I have permission to use them because of downloading it in my subscription based or my access to Audio Hero. Same would be for Epidemic Sounds. Typically the way that would work is you pay a subscription fee, like $15, $20 a month. You register your channel with that music service, and then they know that if you are flagged for having that music in your video and your channel is already kind of like allow listed on as like this one's okay because they're a paying member, then they won't necessarily come after you with a strike or any of that stuff. Now, there are some instances where they mistakenly will flag you, but you usually have someone you can email and be like, dude, no, and they'll clear that up for you. Now, one reason they would not clear that up for you, though, is if you, let's say, paid for a membership to Epidemic Sounds for February, and you used the song in February, downloaded in February, and put out the video in February, that video will be fine pretty much forever. But if you then leave Epidemic Sounds and it's now June, but you still have that music in your library and you decide this was still a cool track, let me put this in a new video, your channel is no longer on that allow list, and they're then going to come after you and be like, you don't have an active subscription with us right now currently, so you're not allowed to use this song. So then they can come in and do a claim and take all of your monies. They can take all your monies. So you want to be careful with that. If you're going to use music from a service like Epidemic or something like that, then you want to make sure that you don't use the music after you leave them. But you will still be covered for videos that you made while you were still a part of the membership service. Hopefully that made sense. That was a lot to put in there. So that's why I'm allowed to use this music, because it's all included in my membership. Now, a few other places, I think, is it Harris Heller? He just started a YouTube channel. It's like Stream Beats, where you can play that music in the background and they're not going to ding you for that. I just saw, I believe it was a news release recently that came out and said that Restream, which I do use. So you guys know I use the two services, Ecamm for most of the stuff, and then Restream to push it out to all these places. And sometimes I go live from Restream as well. But I believe I heard a press release yesterday that they're also starting to have some background music that you're going to be able to play during live streams, which is amazing because it's so interesting that you could have, you know, a 4 or 5 hour live stream and have a 5-second accidental something come in, and they will absolutely, you know, they can claim your video, they can issue a strike, they could take all your money, any of the above could all happen for something like that. I've even singing acoustic guitar stuff, I get copyright claims on every single, and because my sessions are sometimes an hour and a half or 2 hours long, you'll just see in the back end it's like copyright claim list this long from just singing it acoustic guitar style. So I think it's interesting. Okay. Oop, I don't know what happened to all my windows. Oh, there we go. Can you make sense? So I pay for Apple Music. Does that mean I can use Apple Music, like songs and stuff like that? So I'm really glad that you asked that question, because a lot of people have this question and they think that, you know, because they're paying iTunes or Apple Music or something like that, that it gives them license to be able to use that popular music inside of their videos. Absolutely not. They are not the same type of license. The way that they usually are doing that is like you have a license for personal use and enjoyment, nothing commercial related. Like you couldn't go out and put that in a commercial, and YouTube is basically a commercial for yourself. You can't put it in a YouTube video most of the time. You can't put it in like an Instagram video. You can't, and you know, that's why they have their own music licensing deals inside of the apps, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. They want you to use that one. Otherwise, you will get flagged. Your video can be taken down. It can be removed. It can be blocked in certain countries a lot of the time. And yeah, anything you bought on iTunes is for your own personal, like you can enjoy it on your Walkman, on your home speakers, on your whatever. You cannot use that in a video for Instagram, Facebook, social media, YouTube, whatever. It's not the same type of license. So we got crying, and then we got smiling, smiling, laughing. So yeah, it does kind of stink, which is why a lot of people, you know, talk about music a lot. And so don't forget that inside of YouTube, they have a music library for creators as well. Some of them you may have to look. It may say like you need to put this little blurb in your description box saying this is a song from the YouTube library by this person. Sometimes it's not always required, but sometimes it'll tell you if it's required or not. And they have an entire library of music that is okay to be used for YouTube, right? And also if you are doing YouTube shorts, they have music basically also that you can utilize. It's around 15 seconds worth, and you can also do that. But also keep in mind when you do that and it's coming from the Shorts music library, none of those video views will ever be monetized. Ever. Okay? Ever. All right, so does that help with all of the questions about music? That was a lot, right? I just tossed a lot at you, so. Use all the services that YouTube provides, technically speaking. I know that Stats was on vacation and you had to do a solo because you're riding solo. You did a great job. I was there watching. I was there with you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, by the way, if you want to come in, let me know. I'll let you, I'll send you a link. I'll bring you in. All right, what do we got? This is the best quality live video I've seen on YouTube. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. I have to give props to Ecamm for helping me be able to do a lot of the stuff that I've always wanted to do in a live stream. And if you're ever interested in the gear that I'm using, I did a gear rundown, a quick one in the last video. I have an entire section on my Amazon influencer page that says live stream gear. So you can pretty much see everything I'm using. If you have questions on it, let me know. I think I asked if anyone wanted an updated video on live streaming gear, and no one said yes, so I wasn't just planning on making that video. Fulgens, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you. I'm sitting in my old man chair. Oh, yeah. Yes, Pixel PM makes a great point. She says, make sure you don't use YouTube audio library outside of YouTube. So if you live stream to several destinations, it could be tricky. Yeah, so that's why I was really excited to hear. Like I said, if you're part of Restream, you may want to check. I believe I just saw, it was like yesterday or the day before, it said that they're now including music for live streamers. And I just thought that was awesome. So check that out. And if you ever want to try 14 days of Ecamm or get a discount, Restream has a free version as well, but I bet you they probably don't give you them. I don't know. The music one in the free, you go check it out. Let me know. But if you want $10 off your first month, you can also use my link down below. All right. So, yes, you should be so proud, right? Pixel Pia says, hey, I'm getting the Pixel 4a. It's a great phone. I think we've talked about this before. My husband and I, we bought that for my mother-in-law. I think she's been really enjoying it. I have a Pixel 4a. I think it's a great phone. I love the Pixel 5 in that beautiful green color. I know they have a blue one too, and I know it's so cheesy to want a new phone because of the color, but like it's so pretty. Anyways, I'm really excited about it. Simplistically digital. Ooh, hello. I love your little avatar. Tell me what your channel's about. Love that. I like the whole the branding and phrasing. Simplistically digital. I like that. I like it. My roommate got one, and now you're tempted to get one too. Honestly, bang for the buck value, the Pixel 4a is such a good phone. And I have to really hand it to like the Pixel phones. They're so good. I've really been enjoying it. Really, really, really. And I don't know if I told you guys this, guys and gals. I ended up I was doing this whole weighing the pros and cons of everything, but I ended up downgrading my Apple iCloud storage and going with the Google like storage, the Google One now thing, the package. And so far I've been very pleased. So on the Pixel phone, they give you a VPN type of thing for free. So that's for free on the Pixel phone. But now like all of my phones and everything, they all just back up to okay, so one of the reasons, right, is Google Photos was saying that after June 1st, a lot of the pictures that were backed up, you know, in the high quality, they used to not charge you for like the storage. Now they were going to charge you. And so it's going to be like, well, I have a lot of photos there anyway. So do I go with more cloud storage on Apple Photos or more cloud storage on like Google? So I decided to go with Google because they had the 2 terabyte, $99 for a year, pay up front for a discount type of deal. I did that. I've been super pleased with it. Like I said, on the Pixel phone, I get the free VPN. I've really, really been pleased so far. So I just thought I would share that with y'all. I thought I would share that with you. The 4A, love it, love it. I have everything Google right now. Yeah, and I know, technically speaking, you were talking about it last night, but I'm saying once Google Pixel, whatever, figures out the true like replacement AirDrop type of situation, it is some of those golden handcuffs for a lot of people. Am I blurry again? Dang it, come back. There we go. Oh, and if you guys didn't see, we are doing a filming room remodel, so I thought I was going to be done with it. I'm not. Big props and shout out to my husband for helping me. So back behind me, like we've hung up this television and like we're trying to rearrange some of the shelves, and it's just, you know, even when I've always talked about this before, it always takes longer than you think it will, even when you add in time for as long as you think it will be, like an add in extra time, like Hofstadter's Law, right? It'll always take longer than you plan, even when you give extra time. So I'm an Apple person, but you gotta try Google. Well, and the thing is, I have a lot of Apple products, right? I use an iPhone, I use an iMac computer, I have an iPad, I have an iWatch, Apple Watch, whatever. I don't use it, but like I have to say, a lot of the Google ecosystem too is really good. You know, like I love being able to go from like Google Docs, Google, like I use all of those products all the time. So the storage, like, anyways, I digress. That's not what we're talking about today. Hawkane TV, kind of TV, welcome. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. I'm trying to put your little, there, avatar up on screen. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the party. So this is, oh wait, what is this? Okay, wait, I gotta show your comment. Wait, here we go. I don't want to hide it. Tech tutorials, yes! Free upcoming YouTubers virtual conference coming up. I will host on my channel. Video editing tips and more. Wow, maybe I'm gonna have to check you out. That's a lot of the same stuff, right? Editing. All right, awesome. Oh, same. I use Google Docs on a MacBook. Me too. I even got myself an Android TV. Android TV? Is that like the Apple TV box? Huh. Interesting. I've been talking about it for like literally months, but I have my little, shoot, where is it? So I still have this, right? We were talking about being able to test 2 phones at once. So I want to take the 2 Pixels. I want to take a Pixel on an iPhone and actually go do like video tests, photo tests. I've been so busy, y'all. So much has been going on. It's still on the list. It's still on the list of videos to make. I still have to make the video comparing the microphone between the Shure MV88 and the 88 Plus. Like I'm just basically behind is what it comes down to. So there it is. All right. Please do. Thank you. Okay. Shelly, I noticed. Okay, I'm going to put this up on here. Boop. I noticed in YouTube Studio a setting for short sampling on each video. Will you get a notification if someone samples part of your video? Is there a way to batch turn this off or on? Okay, yeah, we had talked about this in a different live stream, and who were we talking about this with? It was the shorts sampling. So I'm just writing that down so I don't like forget. So with the shorts sampling, right? When you upload from your phone, you have very limited options of what you see. When you go to the desktop mode and you see a lot more options, then you have, the ability to choose a thumbnail or the ability to upload a thumbnail or like fill out a description box, because sometimes you don't get to. And they also, if you keep scrolling underneath, there's 2 extra buttons we've talked about. One is I want to be able to alert my people that this is a new video. And if you didn't know, YouTube has a time system where you can only have 3 notifications in a 24-hour period. So remember when I put out like 20 short videos, people would have stopped getting notified after the 3rd one. But if I had a live stream or a main channel video coming out the next day, maybe I don't want to blow and waste my notification on that, so I would turn that off. As far as bulk, no, I haven't seen that built into anything bulk yet. So you'd have to go into each individual video and then select yes, notify people that this video is coming out, and people are allowed to sample yes or no. And what's weird is they actually opted most people into this feature. So most people, if you have been doing shorts, if you go in and look at that, it's checked yes, people can sample from this. And I think they're trying to use it like remix, the type of thing, or stitching is on TikTok. I don't know if you'll get a notification because I haven't really seen that yet. I left mine on because I'm curious, because I want to know, but I want to see if I get some sort of notification. So if someone is out there and wants to stitch one of my shorts, I guess feel free and let me know, because I don't know. And I don't know, on TikTok how it's a little controversial as well, like who gets the views and what, like all that stuff. I just don't know. We haven't gotten a lot of information about that. So unlike, well, very similar to how most of the rest of the stuff has come out with shorts, they haven't done a great job illuminating and educating people on that. So the thing is, it's a big question mark. Don't know. Could not tell you. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you more. Yeah. I have my Netflix and my Disney, etc. right on the TV. Oh, nice. How am I writing on the screen? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Have a good one, Pixel PO. See you later. And how we are writing on the screen, I said we're making a video on it, but the long and short is it's a green screen overlay using Keynote with an Apple Pencil using my iPad. Yes. Video forthcoming. Also, if you guys are here, we have, what is it? There's like 10 minutes left. We'll do one more boogie, but drop another question if you have it. And then if not, then yeah, there we go. Hey, Fish. Oh, it's so nice to see you. I was thinking about you the other day. I'm like, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm going to put your little beautiful photo on the screen. Hello, Fish. I'm going to give you another, where the thumb's on this side. Oh, shoot. Still on the eraser. Boop, 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 boop. So here we go. We're going to do a fish. This one's for you. Fish wave. Wow. That looks like enough fingers, right? And then this was back and forth. Everyone, that's waving hi to Fish. It's waving hi to Fish. So, it's nice to see you. Did I see that you had just posted maybe that you were celebrating like an anniversary or something like that? I think I saw that for you. It's all good. I know. I wish I had more info on that. I wish, but let's see. D-Raw G. What is the best wireless audio for recording live? Okay, I don't know about best, but I can pretty much guarantee that it's going to be very kick-ass, and I want to get my hands on it really badly, is the new Deity Mic's wireless transceiver thing. And the nice thing is it has like onboard recording. If you want to, like a micro SD card, you can hook up like lapels. It's wireless, and it has like 2 receiver units. I think the only other thing that's kind of like that I've seen, without getting into some of those weird battery packs, that's more consumer level, is going to be the Rode Wireless Go clip-on mic ones, which they try and make it like really easy to just click on and go. So I don't know yet because I haven't tried them, but it's on my list. But y'all see, like, I'm behind on all my videos anyway, so there's that. But yeah, I would maybe check out Deity. And plus, they're like really nice people over there. They're just really, really nice. So if I can get to it, I'm definitely gonna try and get one of those. Okay, yeah. I said I was going to play you guys a song. 1 second. Last call for questions. Put in your questions. Start bringing that into the streams. Okay. Okay. I told you guys this story, right? Like way back in the day, I used to work at a bank, and it was always my job to think of like a fun Chuck Norris-ism. I would call him a Chuckism, and I would write it on the blackboard or whiteboard, dry erase board, and it was always my favorite thing. So if you were here for the stream, what was it, Saturday, Sunday, it was Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door. Okay, so today's Chuckism of the day is, did I cover my face? There are no control. Oh, hopefully you knew what that means. There are no control buttons on Chuck Norris's keyboard because no one can control Chuck Norris. I know it's not the best one, but I still think it's funny. I love that he's in like dodgeball as well. Chuck Norris, let him play, right? Okay, so how do you do all the cool stuff? Oh yeah, Ecamm. And I believe we already had done a rundown on how to do some of that stuff, but you know what, I don't think I've done one specifically on Ecamm. Maybe I should do that, because I have to say Ecamm has been like, I love Ecamm. I love the people at Ecamm. I love everything about Ecamm. If they figured out the multi-streaming thing as well as Restream does, man, Ecamm is just so good. I created my entire course, the iMovie Made Easy course, inside of Ecamm. So I think I told someone else this, but like I had been using Ecamm for recording myself and my screen and everything for all my tutorials for months before I ever live streamed with it. But it's just so good. The ability to like add all these overlays and animations and do all these cool things. Like, I mean, have we seen this, guys? Like, wrong side, damn it. Follow me on all my social medias. You like that one? I could also be like, hey, I have a course, iMovie Made Easy, the one that I recorded all this stuff inside of Ecamm. All of this is all inside of Ecamm. You like this video? You can like, subscribe, ring that bell. You can ring my bell, people. Absolutely. And then I can also be like, oh, yeah, channel memberships. You want to do that? So like everything that you would normally do in a video editing thing later when I'm putting all of my stuff together, I just do it inside of Ecamm now. So I record all of my main channel videos mostly inside of Ecamm, and I love Ecamm with my whole heart, guys and gals. Like, seriously, try it. If you're on Mac, it is Mac only, so try it out. And I can also now I've started creating like different TikToks and stuff inside of Ecamm, because you can just do a vertical video inside of it. Oh, by the way, if you're not part of the Ecamm community, you really should, because they're just like super nice people over there and kind, if you have any questions about live streaming. But I am going to be on Ecamm's YouTube channel, I believe towards the very end of like July, or like very end of June, talking about live streaming, Ecamm, and some vertical video stuff. So set your calendars, because I believe we'll be doing some sessions over there. I'm super pumped about it. Very, very excited. But basically, how anything looks good that I'm doing is probably the answer is Ecamm. So there's that. Love your vids. I'm confused on how to resize my video to a small green screen TV. I don't know what your question actually is. I'm confused. Yeah, check them out. And if you want to try, I got a 14-day trial for free. You love all of that? Nice. Yeah, ring my bell, right? Exactly. And you guys didn't know. Josh, you're still here. They have channel memberships over there too. Absolutely. I have a speaker to discuss streaming at my virtual conference. I will try it out ahead of time, though. I have a speaker to discuss. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely check out Ecamm. No. So, StreamYard is more akin to Restream because they're both browser-based streaming platforms. And so because it's browser-based, you can use it on any type of computer because it's like, can you open Chrome? Then you can use Restream or use StreamYard, which is one nice thing because they both make it very extremely simple to join and to like stream and get started and stuff like that. Restream hasn't also figured out some of the animated over. I know they were working on it, and I really like their platform for a lot of the stuff they have built in. But I do like inside of Ecamm, I have more flexibility for making different sizes of windows and moving things different places with overlays, and they make it a little bit more difficult or restrictive inside of Restream or StreamYard. And the reason they're doing that is because they're doing it for simplicity's sake, so that you can get up and running without too many confusing things, but still have something that looks really, really nice. Ecamm is when you're ready, I feel like, to take your stream up to that next level and throw in all of these cool animations and throw in multiple windows and things doing stuff. And there are some people doing some amazing stuff that I can't even scratch the surface of. Like, I'm basic when it comes to most of the stuff inside of the group. There was a post where it was like, everyone show me your battle station, which is like your streaming setup, and mine is like very minimal. Like, I don't have multiple monitors, I don't have multiple computers, I've got one computer. So, but they're all super duper nice over there. I would highly encourage you, even if you're not even using the software, go in there to the Facebook group because they're so welcoming, they're so kind, and they have tons of information about live streaming, setups, weird quirks that you're going to usually about their software, but they're just probably one of the nicest communities that there is. And I think their product is just amazing, but I also know that not everyone's on a Mac, so you can't use that. So, you know, maybe a StreamYard or a Restream or something also works out well for you. I think vMix is also in that group because it's, you know, like it's a program, you're installing it. So vMix would be more like Ecamm, and Restream would be more like StreamYard. So you're minimal. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like, I don't have to get too fancy. So you wouldn't use necessarily Ecamm and StreamYard at the same time because they're both streaming programs. But okay. Those were really good questions, though, and I will say, I think I made the video about Restream, but I didn't about Ecamm, so maybe I'll do a more dedicated video on Ecamm. Maybe. Or maybe I could roll that into the stuff about the live streaming gear, because I offered to make the video, but no one really wanted it, so I don't know. Whatever. Now you're just watching my scroll brain work, though. Any other thoughts, comments, questions, concerns that you want to share with the good of the group?